Yo, GK Nation. GPS. The Grown Folks Podcast.
Oh my God. Welcome to the podcast.
An extension of the Grown Folks Kids Show. Introducing the host with the most. The great gun. Keeping it here. This is going to be fun. Because I'm Batman. Yo. What is going on, folks? What is going on? Man, hey, man. Hey, people, welcome to the Grown Folks Kids Shows.
GPS.
And let us
navigate you through our mind.
Because it's a wonderful place to be.
Yes, it is.
Yes, it is. Because guess what, people? I got some things to say that's in my mind right now. We are going to talk about some wrestling. And I got some things I need to say.
Dre's about that. He must be hating on the WWE right now.
Why has it be WWE? I hate on AEW sometimes, once in a while.
Hear yourself.
Once in a while. I get on AEW. Didn't I just not say not too long ago I'm tired of Tony Khan doing all this fan booking crap without no story, rhyme, or reason? Just all of a sudden I'm just turning on the channel Dynamite. Whoa, why are these two wrestlers wrestling all of a sudden?
It's the same thing. Ain't changed.
They don't even have interest music. They just bam.
They're just there.
What the?
But you know what? And this is what makes me mad about Tony Khan. Because he used to talk about Eric Bischoff. And Eric Bischoff used to do the same thing. Nitro would come on, and you didn't even know what was going on. Just two guys were in the ring wrestling or fighting. Yeah. And you'd be like, what's going on? And then the story would hit. He don't even have a whole story hit. He just have them in the ring.
No, he did that crap because he's trying, because of time and all that, because he's putting more energy into some other matches. So those are the ones he chooses to cut the injury. Come on, man. Anyways, all right. But he's been redeeming himself as of late. Because at the end of the day, listen, you just Raw and WWE shows are different on TV than AEW shows. Sometimes AEW shows are very entertaining, super entertaining. You're going to be entertained watching the AEW show.
Right.
You don't watch the WWE for wrestling that's going to blow your mind. You're going to watch it for the storyline, and it's like watching
Driven.
Driven.
Have some wrestling that can blow your
little bit.
mind.
No,
come on,
little bit.
Let's not take away from them. They are the best wrestlers in the business.
No, okay, now that's where we separate. So they ain't because they're a lot of they do the same stuff. They limited, and they do the same moves on the same time, same script. You can almost tell when they're about to do the same moves because they're more bottled down with time constrictions, because they're more network driven, because they're more about the story. They're more drama driven. That's what we need. We can't have two same type of wrestling companies. You want to watch wrestling, sporadic, people hitting each other with screwdrivers and doing these flips all over the place. You watch AEW because you don't know what type of moves are going to happen.
If you want to see your wrestler,
if you want to watch story and get sucked into drama, like watching a entertaining drama show, you watch WWE. That's how it is. And it should be that way. And if you want something in between...
Don't say Impact. Don't say Impact.
NWA.
Okay. Lucha. Go to Lucha.
Go to Lucha Underground.
Go watch reruns.
AAA or...
No, just go to Lucha Underground and watch the reruns.
So I mean, listen, people. I don't even mean to do that because that's not a topic. But... it's just, I like where the WWE and the AEW are finally, the cons are finally separating themselves. They saying, okay, let's no longer try to go head to head. We can go head to head, but we're going to go head to head in a different way. Like, who's the top brand? Who's the top wrestling company? We're still going to do that, but we're not going to try to be like each other. AEW try to do that entertainment crap, and it doesn't work because you guys are all corny over there, and you don't got the 30, 40 years of putting that together to do that overnight. You're going to be a wannabe WCW. okay? So Tony Khan went away from that, okay? WWE tried to copy some of the stuff what Tony Khan was doing over there, and you don't have the wrestlers, the real street level wrestlers, and you're not going to allow them to do the things because of the network pressures that WWE has, because the stakeholders and all that, because it's not a single owned company like AEW is owned by one guy. You guys are owned by stake networks and stake shareholders and all that stuff. So you're bound by certain rules. So you can't do what AEW does. So now you can't be them, and AEW can't be WWE. So you guys just do what you guys do best on your own. Thus saying this, I'm pissed off with the WWE.
Well, before you go into that shelf life of an AEW wrestler is kind of short.
Well, we'll find out. We'll find out.
Saying.
We'll find out because all these wrestlers are getting hurt right now.
But go on. You were saying.
We'll find out.
No, you were saying.
I'm mad at WWE, not just because.
Why are you mad?
There's a legit reason why I'm mad.
Okay, let's hear it.
Pissed off.
Why?
So you telling me that you're going to create another weird-looking world title?
Is it really that weird?
It looks like the old world title, but it's got this big fat bubble of the WWE in the middle of it.
If you get close, it don't look as close to the world title as you think it does.
It's just not to represent like the big gold belt that we all grew up.
It is trying
I sat there, I cut cardboard,
it looks like the one you made as a kid.
What it was made as a kid, and I sat there, took all these hours.
Feel better.
Man, I copied Ric Flair's belt so many times when I was a kid. Mm-hmm. It's my favorite belt in the world.
It's mine too.
Favorite. Name all the heavyweight titles that were the best in the world. I guarantee you 8 out of 10 people is going to say the gold belt was the best one.
Oh, yeah.
Guarantee.
It was that and then the Legends title.
Well, you might say, some people might say John Cena Spirit belt.
No. It was that and then the Legends title.
I like the John Cena Spinner belt.
That US Spinners title.
I like the John Cena WWE Spinner belt. I didn't like it when it was on other wrestlers and they had the Spinner belt. It only looked good on John Cena.
Right.
When they stopped the spinning, okay, I digged it because it was flashy. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I think it's better than, I don't mind the modern black WE belt. I hate the Universal belt they made look like the WE belt. They should have made that one look different.
Don't you think that they should have just combined that belt and made it a new belt?
Well, that must be the new plan because they've been, Roman Reigns.
Unless Roman wins that belt too.
No, he ain't gonna win that belt.
Man,
now you got
the
AJ
Tribal
Styles.
Chief can hold all the belts and the tag team belts.
They're not gonna do it. Don't even entertain the masses out there.
I want to. I want our Tribal
Chief. It's not gonna happen. It's AJ Styles versus.
I know, but
okay.
I'm just saying.
So
that don't mean
Seth
it can't
Rollins.
happen sooner or later.
Maybe. But they're not going to do that.
Get rid of all of them.
This is why I'm mad. You guys had the opportunity to split the title. Why create another world title? Why do it? Why bring back the world title when you already got 2 other heavyweight titles? Now we got 3 heavyweight titles?
No, you only got 2.
3?
No. They're not separating those 2. They are now just the WWE Universal.
That don't make sense, Charles.
I understand it don't make sense.
That makes absolutely no sense because the Universal title has history. So there's 3 titles. They didn't say that it's ceased to exist.
This new title doesn't have a history.
They saying that's going to have the old 2000
Nope, they said
to 2013.
Nope, Triple H said that is its own belt to start its own way so it can be defended anywhere, at any time, on any program.
Who cares?
Anywhere in the world. So it's not
cares
the one that Ric Flair wore.
Who cares? It's a 3rd heavyweight title on 2 shows.
It's just one. It's just
3rd heavyweight title because you can't take the title off of Roman Reigns. You can't wait after the 1,000. We could have done this after SummerSlam where you could make some stipulation and split the titles after SummerSlam.
Okay.
Roman Reigns got his 1,000 days in.
Are we going to talk about why they had to put a new title?
Terrible.
Are you going to talk about why?
No.
It's
listen.
not terrible.
No, listen.
It makes sense.
Okay, you explain why. And then, okay, hold on. I'll let you talk. I'm gonna calm down real quick. Go ahead.
Yeah, because you're real upset.
I'm not just upset. Everybody's upset.
But that's because nobody is thinking business-wise. See, let me stop. No, be quiet for a second. Let me say what I gotta say.
No, I got to pre-warn people. He is a WWE apologetic.
This has nothing to do about WWE.
Here comes the apologetic part. All right, go ahead.
This has nothing to do about WWE.
I'm just setting them up. I'm setting them up. Go ahead. Apologize for the admin, please.
What's the new company called?
Endeavor Company brought out, was it the Endeavor Group brought out, was it Endeavor? I don't know.
So the Endeavor
the
company
Endeavor brought out UFC and UW, right?
And WWE. Now the WWE and UFC are one company.
Yeah, technically.
Okay. No, yeah, technically. So,
but they're separate divisions.
You're right.
Ran by their own CEOs.
Vince McMahon,
presidents or whatever.
And Vince McMahon
is in charge of
one for 2 years. Mm-hmm. His contract ends in 2 years.
Okay.
All right. And so the way they're doing it is they're saying we have to have 2 champions.
We know. I get that part.
All right. But they don't want to mess up what Roman Reigns has.
I know that part.
So that is why they didn't split up the titles.
Listen.
Let me finish.
Go ahead.
I'm just saying, listen. You have one title that they're going to establish. And you know they're going to fuse the 2 titles that Roman Reigns has together. Mm-hmm. You know that. But they have to subtly do it. And they showed you that when Roman Reigns walked past that title on SmackDown, he looked at it and he was like, how come they get the new belt and I got these 2?
They on the show they said that the Roman Reigns and Paul Heyman called it the consolation prize.
Yes,
that's exactly what it is.
It's a consolation prize.
It's a consolation prize.
And you know what? The best part about all this is they didn't give it to Cody Rhodes.
No, I agree with that. That's
because
awesome.
That would have been the cheapest thing ever.
I knew they weren't going to do it. But
no, because everybody was saying,
I was scared.
"Oh, they're giving it." And I was like, "No,
no,
they're not. Cody's going to get it the right way."
Yeah, I was. Please don't do it. Please don't do it. Please don't do it. Because that's not.
But
right.
You're
going to mess everything up if you do that.
We need 2 titles.
No. Listen.
And we need it to look different than the one that Roman Reigns has.
Yes. Listen. Yes.
And you can't have Roman lose one.
Yes. You got. No, why not?
You don't want to, because once he loses,
why not?
He's not the tribal chief no more.
He could just lose one title.
No,
he could put one title up and lose it.
If you're going to have him hold,
Ric Flair did it.
Ric Flair lost the belt, then got the belt back. But we're not talking about Ric Flair. We're talking about your tribal chief.
Listen, he can't be champion.
Why not?
For another 3 years.
Okay? No, we're not saying that.
All right.
That's not what I'm saying.
He's going to lose at some point, but you can make
But when he loses,
you can stipulation, I'm only putting up the Universal title.
He can. That would be cheap.
Okay, listen. All right, listen to me.
That would be cheap.
I am for 2 different champions again. Mm-hmm. Okay? I am for... I don't like the Universal title. It never floated with me. I tried my hardest.
I get it.
I tried so hard to like that blue belt, okay?
Hey, Roman made it worthwhile.
Roman and Brock Lesnar held it for like 500 something plus days. Roman made it into something.
Roman did for the Universal title what John Cena did for the U.S. title.
Exactly. And what you want to call him Walter. Gunther is doing with
Gunther.
Oh my god.
They need to change his name back to Walter.
He is killing it. Oh my gosh, he's killing it.
That match.
That Intercontinental title is bigger than the Universal title.
No, it's not, because
I know
Roman
it's not
Reigns.
Technically, but it feels bigger.
Not when. Okay. When Roman loses it, it will feel small again.
That's the problem. I get it. Now, that's why
you don't want it to be separated.
You know what? That's why they brought back the gold belt. I get it. The WWE World title should never have left. I get it. That Universal title to replace that title was bogus. A lot of us never even got into it. We tried our hardest to get into that.
You know why they made it
Universal
like
title.
that?
Maybe the name was stupid. Universal Heavyweight
It
Champion.
was stupid because who made up the name?
Vince McMahon, probably.
Daniel Bryan.
Daniel Bryan. Okay. So, Universal Heavyweight Champion, that's almost as bad as the All-Atlantic Heavyweight Champion title. All-Atlantic. Well, wait a minute. If this is supposed to be defended on the world, don't the Pacific Ocean also touch some spots in the world, too? Oh, wait a minute. Oh, what we got to call it international? Oh, there you go, Card. Not thinking. But anyways.
And then it's not supposed to be defended on this show.
Yeah,
it's only supposed to be defended. It's not supposed to be defended on your show. It's supposed to be defended around of all the common sense.
I told you I'm not total AEW.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, all it is being used to push Orange Cassidy. Mm-hmm. You know, and I guarantee you
the FU title.
I guarantee you the next two champions are not going to be from New Japan and from overseas. If it's truly supposed to be defended all over the world, a New Japan guy got to wear it. A AAA guy needs to wear it. And
GTF.
Something.
That
we'll find out.
Title.
We'll see what it means once you finally take it off.
Okay, anyways, get back to the title.
Universal Championship sucks. It always sucks. Unless Roman Reigns are wearing it, like it went on to multiple other people, and it didn't feel right until either Brock Lesnar has it because he's Brock, or Roman Reigns. Mm-hmm. It's a title. It's Roman Reigns' title. It's Roman Reigns' title.
All the titles are his title now.
Well,
right now, Roman Reigns is the best thing walking on TV.
What I'm saying is that it has no significance unless it's on Roman Reigns.
Okay.
All right, because Roman Reigns can lose the WWE title and get on someone else and it still means something. But that Universal title leaves Roman Reigns. It's nothing. And so that title spent all this time being nothing. We do need a world title. We need that belt. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
But not when he's still holding two of the main heavyweight belts at the same time. Write something to where he loses the belt.
No.
And the guy goes, I don't want this crappy Universal. I want the old real champion deserve a real belt. And they whip out the gold belt and said, this is a real champion's belt. That's what you could do.
You know why they're not doing it?
Blah, 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 yakkities, beep, 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 beep. Titles, 3 heavyweight titles on one show.
It's not on one show.
One wrestling promotion.
Well, how many belts are there in the boxing promotion?
One in each promotion. There's like 6,
how many belts does UFC have?
The WBC, the IBF, the WBA. Mm-hmm. They're all different promotions.
And they're all world, but they're really all one promotion.
No, it's one boxing, but they're all governed by different.
Right.
There's different
what I'm saying, this is what
it's like TNA, Impact.
This is what different. This is what they're trying to do. They're trying to embellish it because listen.
I agree with you.
Triple H is trying to go global. He's got that Japanese coming. He's got that Indian. He's got that Chinese. And this championship's going to be defended everywhere.
Now, I agree with that. First of all, Raw needs it.
Mm-hmm. They do.
That belt should only be on Raw.
Well, everything but SmackDown.
Yeah.
He should be able to go everywhere but SmackDown.
No, I'm saying that belt needs to be on Raw only.
Right.
It needs to be defended almost at least once a month on TV and then once pay-per-view. Okay. It does need to be defended.
Twice a month.
Twice a month. Do not fall into victim of allowing a whole bunch of different people get to wear it to see what.
Well, you know that's what's going to happen.
I hope not. That's what made the Universal title.
That is the problem with the Universal title.
That's what until Roman and Brock Lesnar.
And I like that. But, I don't know why everyone's mad about that.
No, listen. I am for. It's not like I'm not. Listen. Only thing about that world title, I kind of like, because I'm and that's me being biased because I'm such a fan of the original belt. It's smaller than the original one. There's not enough diamonds on it. It doesn't have that Ric Flair feel. And it's got this big fat bubble of WWE in the middle.
They're trying to get away from that Ric Flair feel.
Know, but they didn't need the bubble part. Just put the W in the middle. But it's like a big bulging bubble in the middle.
They said they're still tweaking it.
If they can take that out, I'll be down with it.
They're still tweaking it,
I'll totally be down if
That's
they
what
have
I heard.
If they put that black, put it in gold. Just do everything gold and then put the WE sign in the middle. Don't have it bulging out like a big disc.
You know what? I don't think that's how it is. I think that's how it looks.
No, it is.
Because I've seen it from the side and it doesn't bulge.
No, it does bulge.
The one you can buy does, but the one on TV.
The one on TV bulges.
Let me
go ahead and look on it. It just, either way, it feels weird. It looks weird. It looks smaller. It looks more condensed. I like fat belts. Like, AEW's got a hell of a championship belt. That's a beautiful belt.
It is a beautiful
I like the new NWA belt. They finally took that little tiny belt and expanded it. They didn't change much of it, but they made it bigger. That new NWA belt looks nice.
That was the belt that they were going to put on Andre the Giant.
Yeah.
So
I'm glad they did that. But AEW got the best belt right now. I wanted something like that with the WWE World Title, like big.
Okay,
gold.
so I'm gonna show you two things. The audience ain't gonna be able to see it. This is what you can buy.
Ugh.
Yes, okay.
Oh,
but this is what you get. This is what the champion has.
That's bulging.
No, it's not. That's how it's built. It's not bulging.
It's bulging out.
It's not like this.
Not as bad as that with the little nets in the back.
Yeah, but this.
But even that's bulging out. Come on, Charles.
I'm trying to tell you, man, it doesn't look the same.
Well, it doesn't look as good as the old, but it doesn't look bad.
It doesn't look bad. Because remember, when I first saw...
I say this, Charles, I say this. It looks better than the Universal title.
It looks better than both of those titles. Because they're both the same, just got different backgrounds on it.
No, I listen, the black title's fine to me because that was The Rock whipped that out first, right?
No, it's different from that. It is different. I went and looked. Remember, I have one.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I have one. Different. Yeah. So it's different.
That Rock one.
It just has
beautiful.
A similarity.
That Rock one was beautiful.
Bam! Here you go. Now you can see it from the side. It's not the same.
That bulges.
It doesn't.
It does too.
Look at the one over here.
Even the top piece. Looking at the top piece right there, around the bulge, even bulges out.
That's not bulging. That's just a thick plate.
Nah. Oh yeah, it's all right. It's better than the. Is it better than the black belt? I like the black belt for the WWE title, and I like that belt for the world title. It's better than the Universal title.
This was the Rock's belt.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Yeah, but that's not the belt we got now.
Oh, that's beautiful.
That's not the belt we have now.
Oh heck no!
This is the belt we have now.
Oh, that's horrible. Oh, the Rock's belt. Bring the Rock's belt back. Oh, that's the best belt. That's the best WWE belt ever. The Rock's belt. I know people like the skull belt, the scroll crushing belt. I'm talking about Rock's belt after he beat CM Punk when he reintroduced it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I know what you're talking about.
So is this World Championship bogus?
No.
Yes or no?
No, stop fencing it. You either got to ride with it or die with it.
It's hard because, Charles, I'm in agreement that we need that world title. I think they should have. I just think it should have been done differently. I think you don't need 3 titles right now. It's a consolation prize. I feel bad for those who win it because it's going to feel like a consolation prize until you get rid of the Universal title. It's got to merge into. You can keep.
I don't think you want to get rid of it because Roman wants the Universal title.
No, you can keep the name.
Right.
World Universal Heavyweight Championship. You can keep the name, then Roman's got to come out and say, you know what, if you guys going to do your title, I'm going to do my own title. I'm going to merge these belts, and it's called
the Universal. And I think they are going to do that.
And that's what they're going to need to hurry up and do that.
Well, let's not rush it, because whenever the WWE rushes something, they screw it up.
Listen, I think they should have just separated the belts after his 1,000-day reign.
No, after he beats Pedro Morales, then do whatever.
1,000-day reign, which is important.
1,060.
1,060 days.
He got to beat that Pedro.
1,060 days.
That's that Pedro Morales reign.
Okay, he ain't gonna get Bruno.
Oh, nobody's getting Bruno.
Because you can't do that anyways.
4-6 years?
Yeah, no one's gonna do that. But that Pedro Morales is very important. He gets that, which is before SummerSlam.
That's close to Hogan.
And then what you do is, then maybe the Raw, SmackDown right after, or SmackDown right after. You know what though? It'll be hard because that Universal title belongs on SmackDown.
He's a SmackDown guy. You know what needs to happen?
And he loses just the Universal title and then separate them on shows and whatnot. But then now I'm thinking now.
How you gonna do that? You can't do that now.
I'm thinking now though, he built himself up so much that
you just hate the Universal title so much you want to get it off TV.
I just want it off TV.
Okay, but what you're saying to do still makes 3 world championships. They already got 3 world titles.
No. This is what I would have done. And then the Universal Champion would have been like, this crappy title.
Well, you mean the World Champion, because he's not losing the Universal
No, if he would have
Championship.
lost the Universal Champion to whoever, they took it to Raw and said, I don't want this title anymore. This is crap. I'm bringing back the big gold belt. And then introduced that belt.
Well, if you was going to do that, you had to do that with Cody.
Cody could have beat him at SummerSlam.
Cody, I mean, but you never know. Cody might still do something like that.
Well, no, it's too late now. Just go
But
ahead.
you don't want Cody to do that because Cody's.
We're going to move forward.
Okay, but
how do we
let me
forward?
say this.
How do we move forward with the new title?
We'll move forward, but you can't have Cody do that with the big gold belt because Cody's dad held the big gold belt. That's not the belt Cody is trying to win. He's trying to win the belt his dad never held.
No, he wants the WWE title.
Exactly.
And he deserves that title.
Exactly.
That's the title he
and
needs
that's
to wear.
why I knew he wasn't going to win the world title.
He don't need to win that.
He needs to win the WWE.
No, it doesn't look good on him.
Yeah.
That world title only looks good on certain wrestlers too, by the way.
No, I agree. Now, because I never knew that I wanted AJ to be a champion again until now. I love AJ, but AJ in this belt.
That's how we move forward. Who you voting for? Seth Rollins or AJ?
Before,
because I'm accepting the belt. I would have did it differently. So I'm figuring Roman Reigns at one point is going to combine those 2 belts and call it the Universal
I agree.
World.
I think
and
that's
maybe
what's
he
going to
makes
happen.
his own belt, which I would if I was
the tribal
him.
chief.
He'll make his own belt. Okay, he's got to. I mean, shoot, AEW, man. If y'all trying to compete, man, that Triple B is a beautiful belt.
It's a nice belt, man.
That's a beautiful really nice belt. Really nice belt.
I was thinking about buying one.
Man, goodness. So if he can do it, you come on, Roman, do yours. Anyways, hey, thanks for listening.
Whatever.
The gold belt is here. I'm semi-happy. Okay, out of 10,
the path of the righteous man.
We're gonna put some scripture. I'm at a 7 with it because I think it could have been done differently. I know they've been wanting to do this for the last 2 years, for a couple years, for last year. The networks have been pushing for it. I know behind the scenes they've been waiting to pull the trigger, and they waited too late. And you can't really pull it off. You can't split those belts off of Roman now. It's too late now. They had the opportunity months ago. They didn't do it. I get it. Let that 1,000-day happen. I get it. Let's see what happens. He'll combine the titles. Roman Reigns will always be called the Universal WWE Universal Heavyweight Champion, and the other one will be the WWE World Heavyweight Champion. So it'll be 2 belts again. I know they won't have 3 belts. The Universal title lineage will be merged in with the WWE. It will stop. The new one with the world title will happen. Universal title will cease to exist because it will stop. It will merge with the WWE. Cool. Long to keep the WWE lineage, which I know they will. They'll never, ever negate that. Fine. Let's do it sooner than later.
Rant over?
Over. What you got?
And I will strike down furious anger and vengeance upon. No, let me stop. No, I am in 100% agreement with you upon what they need to do. Roman needs 1 belt now. Okay, it looked cool because I remember when Randy had the 2 belts and Chris had the 2 belts, and yes, that was cool. But let's make an undisputed heavyweight championship. For design
purposes, I'm glad the new title.
He hasn't lost. They could pull back the old undisputed heavyweight title and put it on Roman.
That'd be cool.
That would look good on
Just something different. Just get rid of those 2 belts.
Put those 2 belts to the side.
Give us another fresh belt.
Get us that new undisputed.
Make it look good.
Put a spin on that undisputed heavyweight title
big.
that Brock used to wear.
Yeah,
that was nice.
Something.
Man. Let's do something like that. Yeah. We got to do that.
You're the head of the table. Give me a head of a table
That's
title.
What I'm talking about, man. I need a tribal chief.
Tribal chief.
I need a tribal chief title. We don't want no consolation prize. We don't believe in no consolation prize.
Put a little tiny WE symbol on it.
No, don't even put a WWE symbol on it.
No, I don't want one on it, but you got to because you got to brand it. But give me a real.
Put Chief. And you know what they need to do?
What?
They need to do back in the day, put the pictures of the champions on the side of the belt. The people, the little pictures. And he can put the pictures of like all the tribal chiefs. He can put Peter Maivia, the Alpha, the Rock. He can put them all on the side of the belt.
Yokozuna?
Yeah, put Yokozuna, put Umaga on there, put those on the side, like back in the real championship.
Yeah.
Yeah,
the previous
baby.
Chiefs.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh.
And since he's dedicating a win
to
Alpha and Sika, the Wild Samoans.
Oh, that's true.
Ooh, did you see the face that Jay had on his face? Like, I can't believe he did that to me.
Oh, man.
Because I thought he was going to make Sika.
Main event, they should have split them up. Main event Jay's coming back.
No, we're not splitting them up, man.
That's the greatest tag team.
Those are the greatest tag team of all time.
He needs to be I know.
You know what? Hey,
Main event Jay.
Hey, AEW. Hey, Elite. It's time for y'all to leave and come to do your WrestleMania moment. I need to see y'all two in a Hell in a Cell with the Usos. Yeah. I need to see y'all in the ring with the Usos.
Honestly, man, listen, they don't get enough credit.
No, they get it.
The
Usos don't get enough credit?
No, the Good Brothers. At some point, they need to give those. The last 5 years.
They need to split. Now, those are things that they need to split up. Tag team championships.
Oh, yeah.
That needs to be split up.
Immediately.
Yeah, you need to have one on each brand.
Immediately.
Yeah.
But anyways, the Good Brothers just don't get enough credit. Honestly, the most decorated tag team in the world in the last 5 years is the Good Brothers. People just don't talk about it. Think about it. They go back and forth between three companies.
I'm thinking.
You're right. Went from New Japan to AEW,
them in the Revival,
to Impact, to WWE, back to New Japan, back to Impact, back to WWE, and they won titles in each time they went to these stops.
Them in the Revival.
And they also had a AAA tag team.
They had a AAA, yeah.
And they also won the ROH ones before ROH got disbanded.
They did do that too.
So they won.
So them and you know what?
They're the best tag team in the world.
Well, no, because the Hardy Boys has held titles that nobody will ever hold again. Stop.
And
they've held all those titles too.
Yeah, Hardy Boys.
But you said in the world.
Right now.
So just, now. Okay, but the way you framed it was like forever.
The last 15 years.
But
and even if then,
I'm not going to say last 15.
I'm still not going to get the Hardy Boys
the last
over
8 years.
No, I'm not going to put the Hardy. Listen, that's a debate. But here's the thing. The Good Brothers, it done something none of these tag teams have done right now. Not the Elite. The Revival. Not even the Revival. Kind of. Revival's the closest.
That's what I'm trying to say.
Right. But the Good Brothers, maybe the Revival. They're the ones who did it too right now.
Yeah, the Revival.
But the Good Brothers has done it, and they won the world's best tag team title with that tournament.
Mm-hmm.
They won the trophies. They won the Japan. They've been all up, but no one's really. They're just like.
Because they're kind of dry when it comes to the microphone. They need someone. They're dry when someone needs to be on the microphone.
Yeah, they need either AJ or they need Kenny Omega. Because every time they leave,
someone has to talk for them.
Yeah, someone's has to talk for them. They can't just do their own thing.
Right.
They're either with Kenny Omega or they're with AJ Styles. Yeah. Anyways, all right. Or they with Switchblade. Or they
1, 2, kick out.
See you later. Peace out. Oh, hey, go to all of our platforms, YouTube.
Peace out.
All right, bye.
GPS.